Caring for a sick or injured loved one is never easy, especially when it's a child. Take a look at this.
Being the parent of a medically fragile child is a big challenge, but you don't have to do it alone. The experts at Focus Forward Skilled Care are helping and supporting Florida families with wisdom and compassion.
Focus Forward Skilled Care specializes in taking care of medically fragile kids. Those are kids from newborn till the age of 21 that have some kind of medical problem, whether it's a trach or a vent or something that requires nursing. And the nurses go to the homes of the families so that the kids can be let go out of the hospitals. We don't want the kids in the ICUs. That's a terrible place for them to spend their life. So they can get a doctor's prescription through Medicaid for the children to go home, and we provide the nursing care in the home so the children can be taken care of there with their families, which is where they should be.
Medical care at home isn't just for seniors. Kids also want to be in familiar surroundings because it's the best place to grow and be with loved ones.
So when the trainees come in here, we want to remind them they're working with a child. And so like when we're lifting someone up in the bed, that we make sure that they're comfortable, that their neck is supported, that they have the things that they love that are closest to them. We have a lot of children with hands that can't support, and so we make sure that we're reminding nurses that sometimes we have to support the hand and we can do things gently so that when we're working with a patient, it's not rough.
We provide nursing care in what we call a team model.
Team model means that if you have a child requiring 24-hour care, that they'll have a nurse team of 5 to 6 nurses that have consistent schedules so you know who's in your home and they know your child. Being a nurse myself, I love when I'm able to see the same patient and to have a plan with them. When you have a team of nurses working together with a family, the consistency helps to avoid illnesses. The nurses see what the parents see. You know how parents sort of know when the child's starting to get ill? When it's the same team of nurses, they see that too. And the nurse team becomes the voice of the child.
Home health care can be like a symphony, so they also provide a variety of educational experiences, enriching children's care with a holistic approach.
I think another thing that makes Focus Forward unique is that we try to provide enriched ed programs for our children. And what that is that the nurses will do some teaching with the children, and that's very unique in this industry. And we think it's important because our children don't go to school.
And it involves reading a story. There's sensory motor. So an example like Fluffy Bunny, we have a popsicle stick with a cotton ball. And so the nurse, while they're telling the story and narrating the story, the cotton ball is telling the Fluffy Bunny story. Do you remember the Itsy Bitsy Spider? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. So it's like that, but we're using the child's skin. And it also has an environmental science learning component at the end of the activity.
Their care doesn't just help the children, it takes some of the stress off of the parents too.
I'll give you an example. If you have a child who's on a ventilator, right, or has seizures, the nighttime can be very frightening because as a parent, you may not hear the danger. Well, if there's a nurse in the room that you know and trust who also knows your child, you can sleep at night. And that's the kind of care that we provide and services that we're proud to give.
It really gives you a different perspective on what's going on because it's not just about nursing care. It's about the whole family and the issues that they're dealing with and what the child is going through, what the family's going through.
Many of our parents are single parents or parents that work. And so if you don't have someone to provide nursing care for your children, you have to not work. So we empower families to be independent and to have jobs. When we started Focus Forward, we knew that it took a village to provide good care for children. And so we try to be the village. And when parents are making a decision, we remind them that they're not alone, right? They're not alone. And we welcome them here.
For more information about Focus Forward Skilled Care, visit focusforwardcare.com or go to our website, thebalancingact.com.